You're just like all the other witches. You get just 300 years and then you ain't nothing but mountain fog.
I ain't like other witches. I've done lots of things that's human.
What things, witch boy?
Well, things like loving.
But your pappy was a buzzard and your mother was a witch.
Well, that don't make no never mind. You say yourself you can change me, conjure man. You say yourself you can change me like those peoples in the valley. Them's with souls that goes to heaven.
But what for you want, you witch boy? You don't know the thing you ask. It ain't easy being human. It's just working all the time. Working out in the fields with the mule and the plow.
I've seen them. And working ain't so hard. And there's dancing. And there's guitars and there's singing in the church.
What you doing near that church, boy?
I was just standing there watching at the folks inside. Ain't no harm in staying and watching. Ain't no harm in that.
You stay away from that church, witch boy. Tain't no place for witches to be hanging around. Even if I did change you, that there one place you could never go.
I could go there if I wanted. I could go be sanctified.
Witch boy, listen to me talking. Witches can't be changed completely. There's always something about the witch they once was that lies inside him, and that there thing can't be changed. It lies sleeping inside him, sleeping and a dreaming of the days he was a witch, dreaming of the nights he stood screaming and crying against the blackness of the sky. And there's only one thing that can wake him, witch boy, and that there the Lord God Jesus.
I ain't scared of no God Jesus. I ain't got no truck with him. Well, what you doing here?
Just watching.
Conjure man, if you do this thing I asked, if you just make me into just a plain man.
You wanna leave us, witch boy? You tired of being a witch?
I done said no once, and I say it again. Now get on out of here and leave me be. You a witch and a witch you'll stay.
What's that out there, conjure man? Who's that out there with you making all that fuss?
It's just John, the witch boy.
Ah, what he wants.
He been asking conjure man to change him. He tired of being a witch.
I've been asking and asking, but he still say no.
You ain't asked me yet.
Now, old lady, I'm warning you, don't you start no truck with witches.
You ain't asked me, witch boy.
What'd you do with conjure woman?
I might could be persuaded. But it's mighty hard to do.
Now, old woman!
Hush your talking!
Being human ain't easy, witch boy. Ain't as easy as riding on the night. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Remember what you said, didn't you, conjure woman, about me being human? You weren't just saying things to edge me off.
Witch boy, tell me something. Have you ever been in love?
I reckon he has, conjure woman.
I don't mean with witches. No, I mean with someone human.
Human? Yeah, she's human.
Oh, so that's the real reason. You know, it's mighty hard to go courting a gal when you a witch.
Well, it ain't the only reason, but I reckon it's the main one.
What's the gal's name, witch boy?
Her name, Barbara. Barbara Allen.
She's just the gal for you to be courting.
But I love a conjure woman. Well, the first time I seen her, she was climbing up the mountain. Up hanging dog mountain, and there's somewhere in her hair. I were on my eagle, and I sailed low for to see her. She looked up kind of scared like. Then she smiled and waved. I knew that I had a daughter. That kind of witches for nighttime. I reckon she's the prettiest gal there is.
She ain't pretty. It's just you that thinks so. That's right. She ain't pretty.
She pretty, all right. I allow. I should know I kissed her.
Which boy kissing a gal once human? That weren't the only thing he done.
I reckon not. Not a word we said between us. There weren't no time for talking. Somewhere in her hair were gold and it shining as it twisted through my fingers. But it was black against the starlight before I let her go.
You'll be sorry, boy. That's right. You'll be sorry.
Which boy? I know more about this than you'll ever know.
Well, what do you know that I don't?
I know that Barbara Allen's gonna birth
Listen, you just gotta make the human conjurewoman, you just got to.
What about them witch gals? They might make trouble.
They don't differ with me.
Witch boy, I think you need some learning. I think you need to learn a lesson. So I'll give you your wish. But you got to promise something.
Oh, conjurewoman, anything you ask me.
You got to make Barbara Allen your wife.
That all I gotta do?
That all.
Just that I'll make Barbara my wife.
That all you got to promise, and you get the thing you want.
Then I'll be human. No more riding with my eagle black against the moonlight. A streak against the sky. No more digging in the graveyard. No more screaming in the night with a long, high cry that splashes against the stars. What?
You won't miss doing that, will you, witch boy?
I reckon not, conjurewoman.
But your eagle, he'll still be there waiting for you, a waiting and a longing for the night that you come back. You'll miss the moonlight. As long as you're a human, you'll never see the moon. You'll get so sick and tired of Earth.
That time will never come. I can live without the moon.
Perhaps, and then perhaps not. We'll see.
But when you change me for all of us. Once you're human, there ain't no turning back.
Now that depends on Barbara Allen.
What do you mean by that, conjurewoman?
I mean she gotta be true to you, boy, faithful for a year. Once you're married and once you're her husband, if that gal go off with another man, you'll find your eagle flying down from Baldy, flying with the moonlight. For you'll be a witch again.
You sure a pretty gal, Barbara.
Are you ready, John? Ready for the change?
I reckon.
You know, it ain't easy changing witches. The hardest thing I know. It takes spider web, graveyard dirt, and the rain from the finger of a cold, dead hand.
I know where I can find him. I can get him for you. Spider web. Graveyard dirt. In the ring from a finger of a cold, dead hand. Why, howdy, Miss Metcalf. Glad to see you out.
Well, howdy.
I reckon it's damn weather that's keeping you a bit here.
Well, I reckon, Mr. Jenkins, that I look like rain tonight.
Well, I declare for goodness, Miss Sylvie. It's in you since dogwood woman time.
Well, I ain't been stirred about much. I felt kind of puny.
Well, you looking well.
I don't feel so well. I ain't felt right smart for nigh on 2 years.
Well, howdy, Floyd Allen. Is there room enough for me on the wagon?
But I reckon you ain't gonna do no dancing, are you?
No, I'm just a sitting tonight.
That thunder? Why the upon shame you can't have the dance?
It'd be a shame, all right, and that's a fact.
Well, howdy, Uncle Smelly. You looking spry. Here tells you was tuckered up with rheumatism.
Oh, my rheumatism's kind of calmed down since I've been toting them horse chestnuts around in my pocket.
That okay?
Oh, back before God. I just hope this here storm don't start it up again.
It ain't gonna storm. I can tell by the sky. That's just heat light.
The heat lightning don't thunder. Don't thunder, I tell you. This just ain't no natural night for a dance.
You right there, Mr. Atkins. Now go tell my husband, hey, this is more like a night for witches to fly.
Now, don't you go on starting about that, Cowboy Burger. That ain't no way for a Christian woman to talk.
Well, that's the way I feel about it, Hank, so come, there. Why, Greenie Gorman, where have you been?
I've been over to Coon Holler for a fortnight.
Well, howdy, Uncle Smelly. I heard your cousin ever married that right well-to-do man.
Maybe so. She's still milking cows and tough enough to deal.
Come here, Barbara Allen. Get you.
You sure is pretty tonight, Miss Barbara. You sure is pretty in that dress.
Well, thank you, Marvin. I'm glad you like it. It were a gift from a friend I know.
And he ain't took no clothes off that Romagar.
Well, I could be.
Don't you be letting McMahon mess with you.
But Romagar's a friend of mine. Besides, I didn't say it from him, now did I?
Ain't about time to start the dancing?
I reckon it's Storm's been keeping them off.
Well, let's have a song before we start. Yeah,
Oh, yes, do sing us your song. The one about Barbara and the witch boy. Oh, but that's a sad song. I always like the happy ones best.
But it's a pretty song, Barbara Allen. I reckon it's about as pretty song as I know.
Well, it always makes me want to cry. Well, it don't me. Any gal who can't take care of herself has it coming to her, I say.
Oh, and I reckon you have, Barbara Allen.
But I can take care of myself, Edna Sumi. I can take care of myself right fine.
But you ain't got a husband, a man to marry you. You ain't got no fella to make you his bride. Now, hush your mouth, Edna Sumi. Ma, it's the truth. I'm a-talking now. You ain't got no cause to say things like that. Oh, leave me alone. Now, Barbara will get married when she's ready. Then it better be soon, Ma. It better be soon.
Lloyd Allen, you gonna let that gal talk about your sister like that?
Well, now I can't help it if what she says is true.
She better get married quick.
I can get married when I got a mind to. I can name you the man, the time, and the place. You can come to the wedding.
Well, I reckon I ain't got that long to live. You can pleasure yourself every night if you want to. Pleasure yourself on a sweet potato bake, but that ain't no sign that a man's for to marry you.
Well, it might could be, Edna Sumi.
You better get married, for you're disgraced. For you're disgraced by begging a bastard. About Barbara Allen. This here's a dance you're at, Edna Sumi, so you mind your manners when you talk.
Ain't you gonna sing us your song, Barbara?
Yeah, Barbara, don't mind her. Barbara Allen, you sing for us, and I'll dance at your wedding in the hog trough.
She can't sing no how. She can't sing for sour apples.
Oh, is that so? Well, I guess I can't. Uncle Smellicue, I'll sing. A witch boy from a mountain came, a pining to be human, for he had seen the fairest gal, a gal named Barbara Allen. Oh, conjure man, please do this thing I'm wanting. Please change me to a human man, for Barbara I'd be courting. Now Barbara had a red dress, and once she had a blue, and many men did Barbara love, but never was she true. Oh, you can be a man, if Barbara will not grieve you. If she be faithful for a year, yeah, eagle he will leave you. Oh, Barbara, will you marry me, and will you leave me? Never.
What's the matter, Barbara?
Nothing.
Go on, sing it. But you gonna finish the song?
I don't want to.
It's bad luck not to finish the song.
I forget it. I can't remember the ending. Let's dance.
Let's start the dance, everybody.
Get your partner ready, buddy. Let's go.
Can I be your partner?
Barbara Allen's dancing with me.
Can I be your partner, Barbara Allen?
You heard what I said.
I wasn't asking you.
I reckon you don't know who you were talking to.
Reckon I don't. I don't much care.
I'm Marvin Hudgens.
Howdy, Marvin Hudgens.
Ain't you never heard of me?
Can't say as I have.
Well, I'm the strongest man in this here county. There ain't a man in this county can wrestle with me.
Well, I ain't from this county, Marvin Hudgens. I ain't from this county, so that don't include me.
Well, then I reckon you asking for trouble.
I reckon I am.
Well, you come to the right place to find it. I'm telling you, Barbara Allen's my gal, and she's dancing with me.
Barbara ain't no gal of yourn.
Now, I ain't aiming to start no trouble, but you'll take that back before you're done.
Ooh, I could be Marvin Hudgens. I could be and I might not.
I'm waiting for you to take that back, what you said about Barbara.
Barbara Allen ain't no gal of yourn.
Now, this here a dance, and we don't want no trouble.
I ain't asking for trouble, ma'am. I'm asking to dance.
Well, this here's one dance you ain't wanted. So get on out and leave us be.
I'm a staying right here. And I'm a dancing. And I'm a dancing with Barbara Allen.
I'll give you 3 to get you done. I'll give you 3, and then I'll whop you. Whop you so hard you think a lightning struck you.
I'm a waiting for you, Marvin Hutchins.
1.
You think he'll stay?
Sorry.
Yeah, but he don't know Marvin Hudgens.
I'm a waiting.
2.
You gotta think this is better than the county fair, don't you?
But I feel right sorry for the stranger. Well, I reckon he'd take care of himself.
Much obliged, reckon is how I can.
Well, are you going or is it trouble you want?
You ain't forgot who'll come after 2.
You black Betty mule mouth, I'll manage you proper. Give me room, boys, numbers 3.
I'm waiting for your promise, Marvin Hutchins.
You don't wrestle fair.
You wrestle your way, and I'll wrestle mine.
Don't let him take your gal, Marvin. Why don't you pop him on the head?
I'm getting out of here.
The dance ain't started yet.
I ain't figuring on dance.
Well, now I don't know what's now dancing on.
I know we need to start a dance. It's gonna rain right off.
It sure did get dark. Storm coming sure.
The clouds is mean and black like. This ain't no night for dancing.
It's just like the night Angus River killed. It's the God's truth. Well, it go plumb like this. The clouds are so mean and low on the mountain, and there was a hoot owl, a station.
Sure is a night for witches to fly.
Oh, don't talk about it. You make me queer.
Let's start the dancing, everybody.
Well, I reckon I didn't even know your name.
Well, we met afore, Barbara Allen. The night the wind came up and the moon went dark, remember?
Oh, I remember. And there ain't no moon tonight.
And there a wind. My name's John.
John what?
Just John.
John, all right, just like the ballad.
I reckon I don't know that.
Oh, it's just a song I was singing.
But you stop.
It's a sad song. I always like the happy ones best.
It don't have to be sad. You never know the end until it's sung plumb through.
Then we'll make it a happy one. And
Oh.
sing our own ending.
I reckon you plumb crazy, Barbara Allen.
I reckon. Let's dance.
We'll dance faster than lightning, faster than the snow blowing.
Scared of lightning.
You ain't got no need to fear, Barbara. 'Cause I love you. And I'm a man, and you're a woman, and we got at least a year.
He'd give me a salad.
Yeah, figured us out how to make things square.
But he wouldn't marry her?
Man, he figured us out a mule ought to be worth as much as a son-in-law.
What about when we go? Did you get a chance to see him?
Now, I seen him up at the general store in Buck Creek.
He ain't got no mule.
Nobody gave me $8 and not a lot of money.
Just seemed like it more trouble than it worth trying to keep a reputation.
They probably just made an effort to get himself a man.
How about Herman Putnam? Get a
Yep.
chance to see him?
He getting married to the Bergen guy.
He ain't married yet.
No, but it's gonna be next Sunday, so I suppose a friend of mine.
All the more reason for him to help us out.
Said, who's gonna marry Ella Bergen? Now, she 8 months gone already.
Seemed like something always stand in the way. If it looked like Barb, I have to bet a bastard. God know I told her it bound to happen. You can't pleasure yourself forever without getting caught.
Bob, Preacher Hager comes up the trail.
He ain't got no cause to be a-calling on us.
Oh, he a man of God, boy. He got his reasons.
Reckon he's here for to see about Barbara. Reckon he wants to get her sanctified.
She's been washed in the blood of the heavenly lamb.
Yeah, it seems like that ought to last her a spell.
Yeah, good evening, Sister Allen.
Howdy, Preacher Hagler, howdy.
Hi, Brother Allen.
Hey, preacher, hey, pull on up a chair and set a spell.
Don't mind us how I do.
How about some corn, preacher?
What? You got it right handy.
Well, no trouble at all, preacher, no trouble at all. Boy, get the preacher this Mountain Dew. Fresh off the still, we come this Wednesday. Best corn lick I made this year.
It sure is that, it sure is that.
Whew. Well, Brother Allen, just like I said, there's not a man in the church, not a man in the church can make corn liquor as good as you.
Yeah, coming from you, preacher, that mighty fine praise, mighty fine.
We couldn't get our last preacher to touch a drop.
He's a foot washing Baptist, Sister Allen. He ain't seen the light in the right way yet.
How come you ain't averse to taking a nip, preacher?
What in the Bible, Sister Allen? Good books say, one maketh glad the heart.
Yeah, preacher Justice kept quoting them scriptures too. Except he come up with some of them other passages like, look not upon the wine when it is red. Claims that mean we ain't supposed to make no beverages.
And now he is just showing his ignorance. Good Lord made water into wine. What's wrong with us in converting the corn we grow?
Now how come we ain't never thought of that before, Mom?
Besides, what we making ain't red.
Now that's right. Mountain Dew is clear. It's almost white, with just a touch of green. And the good Lord himself knows green's the color of charity.
I reckon you're right about that, preacher.
Whew. Oh, how about a drop there for you, Brother Allen?
Well, I could be persuaded, preacher. I might could be persuaded.
Oh, it sure do my heart go to see a man enjoy his corn.
Well, how about you, Mom?
Well, I reckon just little, being it so fine and all.
And you didn't take a long one there, Sister Allen. It'll make the talk flow easy.
That it does, preacher, that it does.
Can I have some, Ma?
Too young, boy.
Well, no, I ain't. I've been drinking corn liquor since I was 10.
Yeah, right now and then won't hurt the boy, I reckon. Best thing there is for cleansing of the blood.
Can I, Ma?
Well, I reckon. Being how the preacher don't make no never mind and all.
Well, now don't let him get too much, Mom.
Stand up, boy, or you burn out your guts.
How about another little drop, preacher?
Yeah, I reckon so. I better not.
Well, then, put the liquor up, son. Put it back on the shelf, boy.
Can I get you something to eat? Got some squirrel meat right here on man's shop this morning. Right smart enough this
Yeah,
garnish
no,
this
thank
year.
you, Sister Allen. I've already had my supper.
Yeah, we had two just for you.
But I'll tell you why I dropped by. Now, I'm a preacher and I looks after my flock.
Get the dog's truth, folks.
There ain't a better preacher in the whole Smoky Mountains. Leastways, an old chunky gal from old boy to Buck Creek. When you get started on fire and damnation, seem like hell itself just rise out and down. There ain't a sinner in the valley can sit and listen to you without getting a spirit and confessing their shame.
Now, I remember how you done brung Miss Judger's salvation last revival. Ooh, the way you yelled at her and hollered and pinned with your hand. The spirit done took a her so hard she fell right into the floor. And then Miss McLeod, she come up to help her, but you yelled at her and you said, the Lord done flying her there, let her lay. And well, then she started speaking in the unknown tongue. It was sure some great revival.
Here we're that, Brother Allen, here we're that.
I'll tell you, when it comes to saving sinners, there ain't nobody like you, preacher.
But I'd a fact to God.
I'll tell you why I dropped by. Now, I couldn't help but hear about the dance last Saturday evening, and assume we should have shame for the things she said.
But it was the truth, preacher Hagler. She hadn't all said it, but it was the God's truth.
I figured how it was since everybody's talking, so that's what I thought I'd stop by to lend a helping hand.
Mighty good of you, preacher Hagler.
It's a duty and a pleasure, Sister Allen. Now, the thing I wants to do is to get Barbara married.
You're gonna have a hard time doing it. I can tell you that right now.
Lord Allen, this ain't none of your affairs, so get out the house.
Oh, but Mom wants to listen.
You hear what I done told you?
Well, she's a sister of mine. Besides, I know about her anyway. I know she's gonna bet a basket.
Is that talk private now? glad when I'm grown up.
Always get kicked out of the house and all the fun stuff.
Get on, boy.
Yeah, it's just good you told a boy to leave, because what I got to say to you ain't no truck with young'uns.
What is it, preacher?
Yeah, what does he want?
Where's Barbara now, Miss Evans?
She out there somewhere, so I couldn't tell you where.
Now, do you let her out alone, often in the night?
She a grown gal, preacher. I ain't for to stop her.
But you got to take the disgrace when she get herself in trouble.
I know that, preacher Hagler. Well, what can we do?
Well, I think I figured out a way for you to get Barbara married.
Well, that's what we're wanting.
Sure, tell us what it be.
Now, there's this feller been hanging around, don't nobody know his name.
You mean that boy who danced with Barbara the other night?
Yeah, that him. Well, I sees him today and found all that collar, and that's the man you want.
Now, where are you from?
Now, he says he's from over on Old Baldy, but I don't quite know about that.
Why, there ain't nobody living up there.
Well, that's what I told him, but that don't make no difference if he ain't from these parts.
I ain't got no truck with burners.
He better know about it.
That right, preacher?
Besides, I don't think he's had a chance to figure things out yet.
You think he married Barbara?
Why, he says he would. He asked me all about her.
You didn't tell him nothing.
Well, it made my night everybody with Barbara done, so I had to say something. So I tells him that Barbara was to get married and was all ready for the wedding when her husband, he up and died.
And he believed you?
Why, sure he did. There ain't no reason why I think I was to tell you a lie. Besides, I think he'd marry Barbara if I was to tell him the whole truth.
Sure saves a heap of trouble we can find that gal a husband. And if you say this man wants us,
He wants her.
well, that's good enough for me.
Well, it ain't good enough for me. You don't know nothing about him.
He's a right, smart-looking fella, Paul. The way he walked Marvin Hutchins were a sight to see.
Oh, he won't be
no,
too
he
easy.
did
He
not.
didn't hardly touch. I was standing right there. I
He
was
walked
going
Yeah,
right.
well, he's coming over tonight, and you'll get a chance to talk to him about it then.
You think he means it, Preacher Hagler?
Well, I really don't see why he got reason for to tell you a lie.
It just seemed queer somehow.
Hey, well, we'll figure it out somehow. Now, I reckon I better be getting on home.
No, don't go yet. Preacher, sit with us a week.
Yeah, I can, I reckon. Why don't you come on over to the mountain with me?
Can I reckon? Why don't you stay with us?
Yeah, I can, I reckon.
Preacher Hagler? Mighty fine man.
Or a fine feller.
Paul, they're legal out back. It's flying over to call it. Well, I reckon it's the biggest one I ever done seen.
It after the chickens. Just shut the hen house.
Sure, I shit it, Mom. Can't do us no harm, but it sure is a big one.
Well, then bring me down my hog rifle, son, to see if I can get him.
Can I try, Paul? I'm sure I can get him.
I said I get him, and I don't mean you.
I'm looking for Barbara Allen.
She ain't here right now.
It's her house, ain't it?
I reckon. Won't you come on and set us fair?
Yeah, bring the chair there by the fire. Barbara will be in pretty soon.
Can I try to get the eagle, Paul? There ain't no eagle out there. Yeah, there is. Well, I seen it, mister. There ain't no eagle out there. Go back out and look. Can I take the gun, Paul?
Yeah, son, I reckon you can have it. But don't you go wasting no shot now, boy. Not unless you sight her fair and true.
Can I get you some supper?
I reckon I am right hungry.
Won't take but for a minute.
Now, where you been now?
What you doing here?
I come here to ask your mom and pa a question. I come to ask them their leave to make him a wife.
Now, we don't know nothing about you. Your name or where you from.
Oh, it don't differ where I come from, because it's here I'm going to stay.
But your ma and your pa.
Pa, it don't make no never mind. Barbara minds, but I reckon it all right. The Preacher Hagler says it's the Lord's will.
But ma, it seemed like we ought to tell him what Barbara went and done.
Oh, I already know that. The preacher done told me. But it don't make no never mind as long as Barbara be my wife.
What you say, gal? We have him? You be taking a mighty big chance if you marry me.
Oh, no more chance than you be taking, gal, is what I'm thinking.
Well, what's the matter, Pa? Don't you want for me to get married?
Sure, I want for you to get married. Seems like this is the only chance you're gonna get.
But Pa, there's lots of fellers wanting for me to marry.
Yeah, wanting for you to marry somebody else.
Hush your mouth! You got no right to be talking about you and daughter like that.
Will you, Barbara? I'm waiting for your answer.
Well, then my answer is yes. Because I couldn't tell you no.
Now, that right, fine. I know you both be happy.
Did you get him, Floyd, boy? Did you get that eagle?
No, you gotta wait, Paul. I told you there wasn't no eagle out there.
But Floyd said he seen it.
Well, maybe Floyd was wrong, Pa. I reckon you two have got things you want to be talking about. We'll be going. It's getting late nohow. Come on, Pa.
I ain't going nowhere till it's time for bed.
With your daughter getting married, you'll be doing like I says. Now get up there and leave them baby.
But Mom, I'm always getting thrown out of the room from the start.
Just get up there, Pa. Just slip it.
Barbara, I don't care what the conjure woman say. I reckon you're the prettiest gal in the whole valley.
Conjure woman? You've been talking to her?
I reckon.
What you messing with her for?
I had to ask her to do something for me.
There ain't nothing she can do for you. Nothing ain't bad. You gotta stay clear of them conjure folks if you and me is married. The blood of the Jesus Lamb give us all the power we need.
Ain't no Jesus lamb blood gonna help me out.
Well, ain't you a Christian?
Reckon not.
Well, I ain't never known one who a Christian afore.
You mean you won't marry me unless I've been washed in blood?
I didn't say that now, did I? There's time enough later for you to get salvation. Just as long as you love me, that's all I asked.
I love you, Barbara Allen. I promise you that.
What you doing in there, witch boy? What you doing in a house of humans?
I reckon I got my reasons.
Why you want to be human, witch boy? Don't you know you'll be sorry?
How do you want to just change you to plague you with a trick?
And your ego getting lonesome, witch boy. You can't ride the sky without you.
And I get lonesome, witch boy. I get lonesome too.
It ain't no affair of mine.
Shit ain't pretty! It's just you that thinks so!
Would you leave us for a human, witch boy? Would you leave us for a human?
I done made up my mind and there ain't no turning back.
What's the matter, John? You look like you've been seeing witches in the night.
I was just thinking of some friends I used to know. They fur away now.
I love you, John. You can, kiss me now if you like.
Good evening, Barbara Allen. Can I talk to you a minute?
I reckon.
I've been thinking over what your Paul said today, and I figured as how I made up my mind too quick.
Well, what Paul been telling you?
He allowed us how me and you ought to get married. Now, I ain't never been averse to the idea. I like to do my own courting in my own way, in my own time.
Well, it ain't none of Pa's affair.
That's how I figured it. Fella don't like to be pushed into nothing like that. So I kind of balked at him and tell me what to do. I even promised him my own meal Sally if he'd forget about it. Since then, I've been thinking things out. Seeing how I need old Sally right smart, I come here to ask you to be my wife.
Well, I reckon you a little too late for that, Marvin Hutchins. Now you gonna get going or you want I should count to 3.
Well, I'll be going now. That's how things stand.
That's how things are staying.
You sure managed it proper. I'm mighty proud to marry you.
Why, you fellas sitting around talking sure proof of getting colder weather.
Yep, get hog killing time for sure now. Why, Gomes was a killing us out this morning. Finest chance to hog meat as ever I see.
Frost isn't coming early this year.
Yeah, a bad sign. Bad sign. Frost in September, a death upon November.
Folks is always down most any time.
This ain't no laughing matter, son. You hear what I'm saying? Things is a happening that ain't the will of God.
Nothing happened before God puts the willing. All they have to do is make up their mind.
Yeah, but there's still some, Cyril, they got the jump on Jesus. They got the powers of darkness and straight from hell.
Y'all wrong enough, smell like
I know what I'm saying.
You right on the smell of you. They got the powers of darkness and straight from hell.
Why, Mr. Riddle was telling me just last night about how his wife went back to ring their daughter Agnes for.
The one with the green stone that shine in the darkness?
The one that Jed Higgins gave her before he cut her throat.
The one that got caught and they couldn't get it off her, so they left it on her cold, dead hand.
That's right. Well, Mr. Riddle was saying how his wife figured that by now, the hand ought to be shrunk enough to pry it loose.
Well, Agnes Riddle's barren.
Yeah, she grabbed it in the graveyard.
Running in the graveyard under 6 feet of dirt.
Yeah, under 6 feet.
I reckon they knowed it, but it didn't differ. So they gets them a lantern and a shovel and a spade.
Come on.
And they starts a digging in the night. They
and shining stone?
Well, they get to the coffin, and they get the coffin open with the ring. It's gone, and the hand chopped off, and the face all black and swollen, and the eyes wide and staring, and the hair most all pulled out by the roots.
Why, who could have done it?
Oh, it's worth nobody human.
You mean we're a witch?
Oh, no doubt about it. It were a witch as sure as the Lord.
I'm scared.
Why, there ain't nothing to be scared about. Ain't you been saved by the grace of the Lord Jesus Christ?
Amen.
Well, yeah, but witches, they's different. They can conjure folks, and they can run them around and ride them in a hound until they're dead.
Then you better be listening to what I'm telling you. Just don't give them a chance to get a hold on your soul and you'll be fine. Howdy. Howdy, Miss Metcalf.
Oh, howdy, Miss Metcalf. How are things with you?
Oh, just getting long past coming, I reckon. Oh, Mrs. Stimmy, I thought I'd take a look at some new old calico. I thought I'd use the wedding as an excuse to make me a new dress.
Well, Ella Bergen and Herman Cutting's getting married tomorrow. You'll have to work real fast to get done on time.
It ain't that a wedding I'm talking about.
Why, who else is getting married?
Haven't you heard the news yet? Barbara Allen's the bride.
Yeah, Barbara's finally getting married.
So, Margaret Hutchins gonna do the right thing?
Oh, I can't see if they do the right thing at all. It's a new fella from Maldy Way.
The one that asked for Margaret?
That guy. He a right powerful looking fella.
So when's to be the wedding?
Oh, I'm not for sure yet.
Ma said just as soon as they can.
So Barbara's getting married.
Oh, no reason why she oughtn't. Why, she is sight pretty in a June bug and a tin dipper.
She pretty. Maybe.
Oh, she ain't prettier than you, Miss Metcalf.
She a lot younger.
So you can say that again.
Age ain't got nothing to do with it. Why, Miss Greenie Coleman's all but 50, and that ain't no toe back none.
Well, yeah, but look who she got married to.
Well, you never married Miss Metcalf, a fetching woman like you. But I suppose a man's hard to get, huh?
You're right there, Uncle Smelly. It's hard for sure. I'm not a factor guy.
The Lord be with you, brothers.
Sure.
Howdy, Miss Metcalf.
Howdy.
Well, you're looking mighty pink there, Brother Smellercue.
Why, I'm as pure as a cut-tail lizard.
And Floyd Allen, your mole's been looking all over for you. She wants you to get those chores done before supper.
Now Barbara's getting married, I gotta do all the work.
Now you go home, Floyd.
Preacher Hagler, I'd like your opinion. Which of these calicos are prettiest on me?
That hard to say, Miss Metcalf. It's hard to say. Like you and the lily.
Oh, Preacher Hagler.
You always dress real fancy.
Well, that's what I've been telling her, preacher.
And just like the good book say, Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these.
I just can't decide between the red one or the one with the blue flowers.
Blue flowers is real pretty.
Yeah, same here. How much is it?
15 cents a yard.
I'll take 6 yards. The other's a little tacky. It is a mighty stout piece of calico, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That sounded mighty skippy to me, Miss Metcalf. You sure you can get a good swingy skirt out in only 6 yards?
I can get a swing out of most anything. If I get the chance to. Uncle Smokey.
Why, howdy, Marvin Hutchins. You hear about the wedding?
Yeah, I hear about the wedding. What's it to you?
Oh, nothing at all. Just seemed like someone's carrying off your gal.
Yeah, I could have had her if I wanted.
Yeah, it seems I hear her pappy say during now the same thing.
Anyway, I could have married her, and don't you forget it.
Take care, take care.
Besides, I play fair. I don't have to spell folks to get what I want.
What you mean by spell?
I ain't saying. All I know is what I knows.
You still mad about the rascals?
Oh, he'll be fair and square.
I don't call what he done fair and square. He struck me with lightning.
Yeah, lightning in both fists.
It would real like knocked me over. But I could beat him if I tried again.
You can try it if you want, Marvin Hutchins. Anytime, I'll be waiting.
And a real man I'm marrying. I reckon he's the strongest man in all the valley.
He ain't as strong as I am. Not when it comes to lifting weights.
Oh, well, let me see you, Marvin Hutchins. Let me see you do some lifting.
I can lift that there barrel plumb off the floor. I can lift it up and hold it high. Not still knurling out.
Sure you can, Marvin. You show him how you do it.
That's a mighty heavy barrel.
And it's gonna pull that.
That don't differ, not with me. Just give me room and watch.
Come on, Come on.
Come on, Marvin. I know you can do it. I know you
Miss
can do it.
Metcalf come up and shake the hand of a mighty stout man.
Strongest man in this here county.
Well, stranger, you can try it if you want.
Well, reckon's how I wants to. Just stand back, give me some room, and you watch.
Oh, want to make a bet, preacher?
Yet again the gospel, Brother Smellick, I never gamble. That's something else.
What'd I tell you about spell?
You right, it's still for sure.
He's got the powers of darkness.
Hit a real stout man I'm marrying.
I ain't never seen no man who could do nothing like that.
Well, the longer you live, the more you learn.
And when were you two planning on getting married?
Well, that's why we come to see you, preacher. We want to talk about the wedding.
Well, there's a wedding in the church tomorrow. I reckon we can make yours about a week from then.
I don't reckon how we can wait that long.
Claim they can't wait, eh, Miss Metcalf?
Looks to me like they ain't waited at all.
What do you mean by that?
But what I mean is there ain't no sense in waiting when your mind's made up.
Mine's made up about what, Miss Metcalf?
To have wins is what I means.
Oh.
Well, about the wedding we come to see you.
Have you told your folks about this, Barbara Allen?
Oh, they's willing. They'd be right glad to get me married anytime.
That's right. Her Paul's kind of questioning like it's me once.
You mean you want to get married today?
That's the idea exactly. Who wants to get married today and right now?
Are they sure in a hurry?
Yeah, I reckon it might could be arranged. You just gotta get a permit.
Well, can't you do that for us, preacher?
Well, I just got one right here, nice and handy. It'll be $2.50.
$2.50. I didn't figure on $2.50.
Oh, well, I got it here in my pocket. $1, $2, $2.50.
That's only 50 cents more than the price of steel.
Yeah, should have still gone sky high since my time.
Hey, this ain't no time to be speaking of the flash. This here's legal. All you gotta do is just fill in these blanks right here.
Sorry, preacher, but I can't read or write.
Yeah, I reckon I can do it for you. What's your name?
My name's John.
John Wood.
Just John.
Oh, you ain't a bastard, are you?
And you got no last name?
I ain't got no last
You
name.
got to have a last name to put in the blank.
Human. John Human, that's my name.
Human. I ain't never heard of that before. How old are you?
I don't rightly know.
Yeah, say about 23. You gotta put something down.
All right, then I'm 23. But if this works out, I'll get eternal life.
Oh, amen, Lord Jesus, amen. Had a fine way for a Christian to be talking. You've been baptized, ain't you?
I ain't never been baptized.
Been sprinkled.
I don't reckon's how I have.
I pray for the Spirit to move you pretty soon. We be having a revival next month.
Holy Ghost will move him and you start preaching hell first, sin and damnation.
Maybe right there on the morning's bench is shouting hallelujah and calling the he God.
One thing at a time, one thing at a time. Let's get on with this wedding. My name's Barbara Allen, and I'll be 19 years next month.
She sure done a heap of living in 19 years.
Yeah, I reckon if we's gonna be having the wedding, we better be getting on over to the church.
Oh, this ain't gonna be no church wedding, preacher.
And where was you planning on getting married?
Well, I don't see why we couldn't get married right here.
I ain't never heard no wedding in no general store. I reckon it ain't Christian nor proper.
I don't want no Christian wedding neither.
Well, that's Sam damnation. You've got to get married in the eyes of the Lord.
Hey, I don't care who we're watching. I just don't want to get married in no church of God.
You better do like he say. He a mighty powerful man.
Yeah, I reckon. Good books say, wherever ye are gathered in my name, I will be also. Gather round, gather round. Plenty of ceremonies there. Let us pray. Oh, my sweet Jesus, look down on this man and this woman, cleanse them by the light of your grace. Wash them by the Lamb, Lord. Cleanse them by the flood, and make them turn from the paths of wickedness and derision, Lord. Help us keep them safe under your hand, Lord.
Wait a minute, can we get on with this?
We ain't never so rushed. We ain't got time to talk to the Lord.
Amen. I don't want to interrupt no conversations. I just want to get married.
Oh, you better do like you say, Preacher Hagley. He mighty powerful man and he ain't aiming to be crossed.
Well, join your right hands. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the sight of God and this company to join this man and this woman in the holy bonds of matrimony.
Amen.
The good books say that a man shall leave his mother and father and cleave to his wife. John, do you take Barbara to be your lawful wedded wife, in sickness or in health, for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse, to love, honor, and cherish till death do you part?
Till death do us part.
Say, I do.
I do.
Barbara, do you take John to be your lawful wedded husband, in sickness or in health, for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse, to love, honor, and cherish till death do you part?
I do.
What token do you give to signify this act?
Token?
Ain't you got no ring?
I ain't got no ring.
No ring. You can't have a wedding without no ring.
Ring? Oh, I got a ring. Here's a ring.
Will you put it on her right hand there and repeat after me? With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Whom God hath joined together, let no man asunder. Kiss the bride.
That a mighty pretty ring, John. Look, that a mighty pretty ring.
He got a green stone that shines in the dark. That shines in the dark. I'm over here, Barbara. I'm over here.
Didn't get much wood chopped, did you?
I reckon not, but I guess enough to last till spring.
Last till spring? Lord God, boy, it's hardly enough to last us one day.
Well, I reckon it'd take more than I figured.
I reckon. Get mighty cold in the mountain in the wintertime. Take a heap of wood to see us through.
Well, I'll get to it again after a while. Gotta rest sometime.
Brought you some lunch, cornbread and hogback.
Whew, girl, I reckon I couldn't get on without you.
Oh, that ain't nothing. Wife always brings her husband fiddles.
No, but why as pretty as you? I reckon you're the prettiest gal in the whole valley.
And you're the finest man, and it don't differ what the others say.
What of them? What's it saying, Barbara?
It's just cause they're jealous, that's what makes them say things.
What things?
It don't differ really, John, I don't pay no never mind.
Who's saying things, Barbara?
Folks in church last Sunday, they was talking about you.
Well, what's it saying?
They saying there's something wrong, that you ain't like no other person.
Everybody different, I reckon.
But they saying you're more different than most. Of course, that's true, and I ain't complaining. But they saying something real bad again you.
Well, what real bad thing to say?
Won't get mad if I tell you?
I won't get mad.
They lied you a witch.
Who say that?
Uncle Smilky, Miss Metcalf, and there's some others.
Well, they liars. I ain't no witch.
I know it, John. I tell them so, but it's bound them to think so.
I don't care what they think. It don't differ.
But I don't want them thinking things that ain't true.
Conjure woman told me I was a man, like anybody.
Then prove it to them, John. It's so easy if you're willing. It's so easy if you want.
I can't do it, Barbara. That one thing I can't never do.
But if you do it just once, John, do it once to get fire from the Lord and saved by the grace and washed by the blood. I know for sure you ain't no witch.
I told you once and I'll say it again. I can't never set no foot in no house of God.
Not even for me? Not even if I asked it?
No, Barbara, not even for you.
Well, then I won't ask you again, John.
But you believe me, don't you? You believe me when I say ain't no witch.
I reckon. It don't differ what the others say or what the others think. I believe you. I believe what you tell me.
Well, I'm telling you the truth. I ain't no witch.
Howdy, Barbara. Hi, John.
Howdy, Marvin Hudgens.
Keep your wood cut for winter?
Reckon?
Ain't much good at chopping, are you?
Reckon I could do all right without your help?
It seems like you need the help of someone. That ain't hardly fitting wood to burn.
Well, John ain't had much practice chopping. He learned how when he got more time.
Yeah, chopping ain't no conjure magic. I reckon you done found that out for yourself. Ain't like raising apple barrels. Ain't like winning wrestling matches.
I reckon I could do all right without your help. I can chop as good as anybody.
Yeah, you call what you been doing chopping? Your log ain't split half even and the branch is still on. Here, boy, here, let me show you some real chopping. You gotta hit that log with all your strength. Long, broad strokes. Of even length. Just one way to chop wood. Lau, Marvin Hudgens, show you how. It's all knowing how to hit, boy. It's all knowing how.
I reckon you think you right smart.
Yeah, I reckon so. Poor Barbara Allen, I'm right sorry for you.
Ain't no need to be.
Yeah, I reckon she did the best she could for herself.
I ain't complaining, Marvin Hutchins. I'm satisfied.
Yeah, I'm thinking how soon your confinement come.
Well, almost any day now, Miss Sumi said.
Then what you do, John boy? What you do when she takes to her bed?
I reckon I make out.
Yeah, and who'll do the cooking for you? And all the work while you're loafing in the field or laying in the hay?
Listen, don't fret yourself none about us, Marvin Hudgens. We get along just fine.
That right, Marvin. We get along fine.
Well, I better get on back down to the barn. Got a lot of corn to get shucked before milking time.
I'll go with you. I'm walking that way myself.
I reckon she can make it by herself, Marvin Hudgens. Reckon she can walk that fur alone?
With the patch free trail, John boy, I can walk it if I want. And don't forget what I showed you about the chopping. It's the long, easy strokes that cut the most.
How is she? She's asleep. How'd she take it when you told her?
I ain't told her yet. You better let her go to sleep out before she knows. John been here? Nary sign of that white-haired witch.
He ain't no witch, least we don't know for certain.
I've got proof enough to make me certain. I've been midwifing from Hogback Holler to Chunky Gal for nigh on 15 years. Ain't nothing ever happened like this before.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm talking about her young'un.
Like the babies get born dead.
This here weren't no baby.
What do you mean?
Let me see Well, it ain't here. Ain't here. What you done with it?
Miss Bergen done took it off.
But she had it on. It's no count of her.
I told her to.
Told her to. Why?
Well, it's just as good for you. You didn't get no chance to see it. I sure am glad it were no grandchild of mine.
I done what you told. I done what you told me. It out there burning in the fire.
You burned the baby.
It weren't no baby, Miss Allen. It were a witch.
A witch.
Ain't no baby ever looked like that. It was black all over. Didn't even have no face hardly. And its arms were twisted like the claws of a bat.
Like the claws of a bat. John a witch, Miss Allen. Sure enough he is. He a witch and he done spelled his own wife.
John? Where's John?
See, you done woke her with your yelling.
Where's John? Ma, I want some. You gotta get him, honey. Where's my baby? They wouldn't let me see it.
Don't you worry about that, child.
Ma, I want some. Where is he? Where's my baby?
He dead.
Dad?
I'm sorry, honey. The Lord he give, the Lord he take away.
But Ma, I was real careful. I pulled on the sheets of the room with dog with pain.
Well, it weren't no fault of your child. It was a fruit of your husband. Hush your mouth. Well, she got to know sometime.
What you mean, Miss Sumi? Ma, what Miss Sumi mean?
I'll tell you sometime when it's strong enough to bear.
No, if it got to do with John, I want to know now.
If she don't know already, I reckon I'll tell her. Your husband, girl, he a witch.
No, he ain't. I know folks are saying so, but it ain't true.
He is a witch and this here perfect.
No, he ain't. He ain't no witch.
Then how come he give you a witch for a child?
A witch for a child.
He out there burning in the fire! That's the only thing you can do when you work a witch. You can't have no funeral in no house of God.
Well, Ma, I hope you're satisfied.
How could I know she was marrying a witch?
Well, I could have done told you if I just asked me.
He ain't no witch.
Oh, head chef gal, of course he a witch. And I'm getting her out of here before it's too late.
You can't move her now, Paul. You take her out of bed and kill her for sure.
Well, she can't stay here. Then a natural fact of Jesus.
Well, it won't hurt nothing as long as her husband ain't around.
I knew no good come from getting married in a general store.
The milk's done spilt, Pa. It's too late for crying.
Well, it ain't too late to get her out of here.
This here my home, Pa. This is where I'm gonna stay.
Well, then where's your husband, gal?
I can tell you where he be. He's out there riding with the old eagles. He's out there digging in the graveyard.
No, he ain't. He ain't no witch.
Now don't you fret, child. You just rest and get your strength. You've had a hard time lately. You've worn yourself plumb out.
Got it. Church here, so I thought I'd stop by to pray.
You're a man of God, preacher Hagler.
Hey, well, Sister Allen, I looks after my flock when they sick and afflicted, when they sin and when they stray.
With the God's truth, Lord.
Preacher Hagler, what we gonna do? Our gal's been witched.
Well, Sister Allen, whenever trouble comes our way and we don't know what to do nor where to go, we've got to turn to Jesus.
Amen.
We've got to turn to Jesus. He showed us the way.
Show us the way,
Oh, my dear God, please look down on this woman. She is sinner, God. She is sinner. She been following after the lust of the flesh. She pleasured herself before she were married. God, she is sinner. But thou in thine infinite mercy forgive her.
Forgive her, Lord.
Oh, Lord, she took herself a witch for a husband, and he witched her, and he spelled her, and she couldn't help herself, but now he gone and left her, Lord. So show her what to do to get the sin out of her life.
Show her what to do,
The
Lord.
buzz and the
Show her
devil are raging around, but she ain't got no sorrow, and she can't repent, Lord. So take the sin away from her life, Lord. Cut it out of her heart like a cutaway stone.
Like a cutaway
Wash
stone,
her
like
with
a
the blood of
cutaway
the Lamb.
What are you doing here in my house?
We just prayed for the scale that you done with.
I didn't witch her, she's my wife.
Where you been at, going with the gals for the labor?
I've been outside, I've been walking up the mountain.
Well, there ain't no place for you to be while your wife is spending your child. Or then maybe you want to know what become of your child. Which, boy? It out there burning in the yard. It out there burning because it was born a witch.
You get out in my house. Get out now, all of you.
That ain't no way to be treating us.
Go on.
We just trying to help.
Don't come back. Get out. Get on out of there now.
I'm going, Rich Boy, don't smell me.
Don't you be hanging around outside. What for they burn my baby? What for they do a thing like that?
The love is witch.
But it weren't no witch, it was our baby.
Well, I wish you would have made her tell him so.
I were outside. I were walking up Old Baldy.
Why'd you leave me, John?
I don't know. Just sometimes I just gotta get away.
Get away from what?
I couldn't tell you, Barbara. You wouldn't understand.
just sometimes after plowing all day in the hot sun, I just gotta go somewhere where it's dark and it's black. So I go out there to Old Baldy, and I look up at them stars a-twisting, and those planets a-twisting and a-changing, and I know that this one here I'm standing on, it ain't much. It little. But it twisting and a-changing too. So then I pretends I'm different than what I am in the day.
Well, what is it you pretend, John?
I couldn't tell you, Barbara, you wouldn't love me if you knew.
No, perhaps you'd better not. Perhaps I know already. Perhaps what it is saying is true.
About what?
About the baby. But how could it be a witch with us both humans?
We're both human now.
What you mean now?
I mean, next time we have a baby, it'll be human for sure.
Then it's true what they've been saying. Picture you were the first night we met, the night the moon went dark.
That was before the conjure woman changed me.
And are you changeable always?
I reckon, if he wants me.
You will never change back?
That depends on you.
Me?
Conjure woman told me that I could be human if you'd be faithful to me for just a year.
I ain't never been with no one else. Not since I knew you.
I love you, Barbara Allen.
I love you too, John.
So you had a baby, witch boy.
What this got to do with you?
I see she a redhead.
She got copper hair. What you doing here?
I was flying by to look at your wife.
You seen her now, you better get going.
John Human.
What are you worried about? What this got to do with you?
Lonesome, aren't ya? All humans are. Minute you're human, you want something lasting.
That's the reason they get married.
She can't ever know you.
She can't ever understand.
Leave me be.
Miss the moonlight, don't you?
Moonlight's on the mountain.
Feels so soft against my shoulders. I've been up there lying in it and singing to myself.
Your eagle up there too, boy. You getting lonesome.
She ain't for you, boy.
But I'm human now.
You can't ever hold her.
She can't ever understand. Humans never really know.
Never really find each other.
Kiss her, but you're alone, boy. Kiss her, but you're lost.
I asked you to leave me be.
You're asking for all time, boy, instead of just tonight.
300 years! Don't ask for more!
What do you want of me?
The earth's a turning, boy. Turning to the night when Barbara leaves you. Feel it turning.
Feel it turning.
Feel it turning. You'll be sorry, boy.
You'll be sorry!
Barbara. Barbara Allen. Barbara.
Ain't never seen a baby like that before.
It were black all over.
And hardly no face at all.
And its arms were all twisted, like the claws of a bat.
Conjure man.
What's that?
I got some news for you.
Where are you?
I'm here. Heard about the revival meeting at the church tonight?
What you mean?
Which boy gonna lost he bargain? Bargain he made with you.
Trying no bargain of mine had nothing to do with it.
He gonna lose he bargain and he gonna be rich again.
I reckon that please you.
I reckon.
But it still don't mean you get him back. See, he's still be in love with Barbara Allen.
Not after she unfaithful to him. Not after she faithfuls with another man.
She gonna break the bargain and he gonna be a witch again.
But he still love Barbara. Still love Barbara Allen.
Not after she leave him. Get he human.
He's still a human till he get turned back into a witch. Humans, they stiff. Their loving can turn to hating when it got untrue.
And Barbara gonna leave him.
Hit the will of heaven.
Yes, sir. Hit the wheel of heaven.
I know it ain't none of my business. But I do feel right sorry for the boy. Right sorry.
It'll be the best thing for him.
He better off with us.
You ain't got him yet, witch cows.
But we get what we goes after.
We never lose once we make up our mind.
You seem mighty sorry.
We are.
be true to your word?
You might sure your opinion.
I reckon.
Then how would you like to make a little bet that you're wrong?
I ain't averse to it.
If we lose, we promise to give up the witch boy.
Well, you ain't gonna get him anyway, but it's still a bet.
But if we win, you got to promise to do something for us.
What is it you want?
The life of Barbara Allen.
You plenty jealous, ain't you?
Oh, we ain't got nothing against her, but we just as soon she dead.
Well, she live a long time, witch gal.
You backing out in the bargain? Thought you said you're mighty sure what John Boy would do.
I am sure.
And the bet's still on.
It's still on.
Then you better get ready to change your man back into a witch.
That ain't none of my doings. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Besides, he ain't lost yet.
Hear the bells are ringing? They're starting the revival soon. Barbara get redemption and John be a witch again tonight.
Good evening, Sister Hannah. That about a fancy dress you're wearing. Good evening, Sister Greenie. How are you?
Why, Sister Sumi, I'm so glad to see you're out.
Well, evening, Sister Greenie. I sure am having with trouble for I've been going on now high in a week, and the spirit ain't tuck in at once. Not nary a time.
Well, keep it praying, sister, keep it praying. It might could move it tonight.
I sure to God hope it do. Get up there in that mourner's bed, Jada. Get on. I ain't
got no
star yet. Come on, girl, get up on the bed. I ain't been moved yet, Ma.
Good evening, Brother Atkins.
Evening, Preacher Hagler. Although a right smart crowd here tonight.
It's the will of God to bring a sheep right into the fold. Sister Ellen, how are you? Why, it's been some time since I've seen your daughter Barbara here at church.
To the fight, Preacher Hagler, but the Lord won out. Well, howdy, Miss Allen. So you got Barbara to come after all. I drug her here to put some sheep into the Church of God's in confinement. Well, it will do you good, Barbara. Give you peace and rest to your troubled soul.
Troubled, Miss Bergen.
Hey, where is your husband, gal? He wouldn't come. He done tried everything. Looked like nothing to move him.
Said he weren't never going to put no foot in no house of God.
It's scared you, I reckon. Witches can't stand the blood of the lamb. Sister. She's still living with him. Her pa done tried everything to get her to leave. Look like that rich boy spelled her for sure. Well, just keep it praying, sister. The Lord will find a way.
Amen.
Come on, Barbara Allen. We're sitting on the mourner's bench. You can if you want to, Ma. I ain't. Do like I said.
I won't get religion. It won't do no good.
There is still room on the mourner's bench, room for sinners that want to get saved.
I'm a coming, Preacher Hagler. I'm a coming.
I'm
I'm mention that for sure.
We will start the service with the hymn. Please rise for the first stanza of Amazing Grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I found. Was blind, but now I see. Amen, Lord, amen. Take our hands and lead us to the land of Canaan. There is room for another sinner on the mourner's bench. Who will come up? Who is heavy with trouble tonight? Who wants to save the graces of the Lord Jesus Christ? Who wants to lay their burden on the lap of God?
I'm a sinner, Preacher Hagler. In the eyes of the
Just
Lord.
forget my wretched, just forget me, wash it away. Let us pray. Oh, my sweet tonight with sorrow in our hearts, for there are sinners in our midst. But we know who we can turn to in this weary land. We know who we can turn to. He will lead us from the darkness. He will lift up the loud with the fierce and bleeding hand. We know He will lead us from the darkness of the night, from the valley of the shadow of death.
From the fire of the devil.
Though our sins be as scarlet, He will wash them white as snow. We ask no mercy for the sinners on the mourner's bench, Lord.
Oh, sweet Jesus, show us your grace.
Oh, sweet Jesus, shine your holy face.
Have me, Jesus, take away my sin.
Moaning further for the Lord to hear. Uncle Smellick, you Jed, confess your shame.
My pocket's so empty and my shoes so wore that I had to take the cash from the register drawer. They were all at $2.75, and I bought me a new pair of shoes for the walk in the light. For the walk in the light of the Lord. But now I'm sorry, and I repent. So please forgive me and save me by grace.
Say, go and see no more, brothers.
Hallelujah.
There is still room for another sinner on the mourner's bench. Who will be the next, Lord? Who will be the next? Hey, Bergen, does the Spirit move you to confess your shame?
Why, it ain't moving me, eh?
Get up there in that mourner's bench, Edna. I ain't got no sorry yet. Not yet, I ain't. Well, you can't get that till you get up on the bench, girl.
Come on, Edna, get on the bench.
I'm convicted.
Hey, Bergen, confess your shame.
I see the fires of hell, I hear them roaring, I see them.
Tell your sins to Jesus, to Him you should turn. He burned out the fires with His own red blood. Lay down your burden, He will wash it with the flood.
Oh, the Spirit does that cold. I got sorry and shame.
Sister Stewie, come down to the mourner's bench.
I'm coming, Lord.
Continue, Brother Bergen. Tell the Lord your shame.
And my shame, too.
Well, we was in the barn, shucking dry corn.
Corn shucks soft, corn shucks warm.
And then, we pleasured ourselves.
We pleasured ourselves for an hour and a quarter. We pleasured ourselves till milking time.
And now we saw, we repent.
So please forgive us and save us by grace.
Say, go and see no more.
Oh God, save my child.
Sister Allen, what is your sorrow?
I got a daughter who's straight from the path, but she got no shame and she's won't repent.
Just lay your burden on the Lord, Sister Allen, He understands.
I raised her up in the ways of God, but a witch boy spell her and took her soul.
That the Lord's truth He done witched her.
She had been a hid child, she born him a witch. We had to burn it with a fire in the yard.
They burn the child.
But she won't leave him. She still live in the house. So take away the spell and save my child.
The Lord will unspell her in your own ways, Sister Allen. Just listen for the voice of the Lord.
You might could have spelled me, but I don't care. He was to a witch, but he ain't no more. Conjured him and changed him to a man.
Once you're a witch, you're always a witch. There ain't no changing a witch to a man. And what did he have to do to get changed?
It weren't just him. I gotta be true to him for a year, and the year's up to
It ain't
tonight.
no And if you ain't true, what happened then?
Well, then he changed back to a witch, but there ain't no fear for that. I'll keep my promise. I'll be true.
The Lord, He's speaking in a mighty voice, Barbara. The Lord, He's telling me what to do.
What he said?
You're a handmaiden of God. You gotta help this belly and rid it of a witch.
He's a witch. Be a man.
He changed back to a witch and He leave us be. You gotta break the spell and change it back.
Well, what can I do?
The Lord, He's talking, Barbara. Just listen to His voice, tell you what to do. You've been walking after your own way, walking in the valley of the shadow of darkness.
John! I need John. Can't help you now, Gal. He helped me enough times.
You don't love you no more, gal.
You need the love of God. And why do you deny here in church?
Oh, what can I do?
You can't go against the will of God, Barbara Helen. The Lord, He's speaking in a mighty voice.
Preach Aggle, I come here tonight to repent of my sin, but the Lord, He tell me it ain't no sin. I come here tonight to repent of a sin of lust. I've been lusting for a married woman, lusting for the flesh of Barbara Allen, but the Lord, He tell me it ain't no sin.
John!
Get on your knees and confess shame, Barbara Allen. Listen to the Lord, ease your pain. Wash away your sin like the mountain rains. Get on your knees and confess your shame.
What can I do?
Just say up to God, He's seeing through, Barbara Allen. He died on the cross to save you from sin. Barbara's here to help you. Just turn to Him.
That's right, Barbara. It's the will of God.
Wash her in the blood of the Lamb, Lord.
Oh, my Jesus, take my sin away.
Love His sister for the Lord to Him. Wash her in the blood, Lord.
Put my arms around you. They're for comfort and joy.
Save for the grace, save for the grace.
Wash her, Lord. Wash her in the blood.
remember, and I'll always love
You'll change your mind. We'll be waiting.
If Barbara gotta die, let me die with her.
No. You're a witch and you gotta live out your time.
Are you ready, John? Ready for the changing? It's time to be turned back to a witch.
Country woman, please just give me a little more time.
No, you're up tonight, John. She got to be dead before the new day.
Well, you won't let her see me once I'm a witch again.
You will turn into a witch the moment she dies.
But then I'll go see her. I'll go fly to her on my eagle.
Ooh, not yet, you can't fly, John. You still a human. John! The moon, witch boy! When the moon breaks the clouds, you'll be a witch again.
John! John!
We met at Fort Barbara, Allen. The night the wind came up and the moon went up, remember?
I remember.
There ain't no moon tonight.
And our wind.
Remember your song? The song you were singing? You said you always liked the happy ones best.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I spelled about it.
It ain't inspired. Just then sad. What matters is the singing. It's still a good song.
All about a witch boy who tried to be human.
And the gal you witch. Words are true.
I couldn't have it. They made me do it. They said it with the will of
The
God.
will of God! Well, I'm sorry. I don't know that. I ain't no Christian.
Take me with you, John. Take me out of the valley. I don't have fur feet. I want to be with you.
It won't have none. Now it won't.
What do you mean, John?
You gotta die, Barbara Allen.
I gotta die.
Just like the song you were singing. Somebody gotta die when the song gets sad.
Ain't there nothing I can do to stop it?
Ain't nothing now. The song almost sung.
Well, not yet. It ain't time yet.
Ain't got much time left. Once the moon breaks through the clouds, I'll be a witch again.
Promise me you'll find me. Promise you'll come.
I can't promise that. A witch got no soul. It's 300 years and then nothing but mountain fall.
Ain't nothing else.
Ain't nothing else.
Take my ring, John. The ring you gave me. It's got a green stone that shine in the dark.
A wedding ring. From the day we was married.
Promise me you wear it. You wear it always.
Something from the time when I weren't no witch. From the days I worked in the burning sun. From the nights I held you here in my arms. And we talked to the baby we was gonna have. We said he'd have blue eyes.
I'm sorry. Forgive me.
This is the last night I can look at you just like you are right now. Last night I can hold your hand. Last time I can feel your warm breath against my cheek.
What's that, John, overhead like the flapping wings?
Hit my eagle. He coming with the moonlight. He coming down to get me.
But it comes so quick. It comes so quick.
The moon, Barbara. I can almost see it.
I'm scared. I'm scared of dying.
Barbara?
Hold me, John.
No. No. At the end of the singing,